I got a phone call, so I'll just do this as a separate video. Damn it. Anyways, look at the size of these spikes. These things are aggressive as heck, and they go on those boots. I got them fitted and everything. They strap on there with all these straps, and then the other tool that I will have is snowshoes. These snowshoes are so cool. These are the old style. I looked everywhere to find these old kind. I could have gotten some modern ones for really cheap, but that's not my style. So I went with the wood and rawhide construction and leather, just because I like the old vintage type of stuff. Same thing with this thing. There were a lot of lighter weight versions of these that were made with like fancy material on the handles, like lightweight plastics and aluminums and stuff. But this is my ice axe, and I'll show in a different video how to use this, but I'm really excited to try it out. Anyways, I looked everywhere to find a wood and metal one instead of like aluminum and plastic, which is what most of them are like. So I'm glad I found that. And then those are just a couple of old suitcases that I'm gonna put stuff in, and so that bag, same situation. And then these boots, these are so awesome. I love these boots. I have managed to get my feet cold in these, which worries me a little bit, and I think I'm going to make some covers for these out of shearling, sheep hide, as an added layer to put over the toes, the toe area, and maybe even the whole things, just to strap on there and have it be really set up for cold weather. And then I have to choose between these two tools. I'm not 100% sure which one I want to use yet. This one is a new one I just got. I've never used it before for anything, but it's a Colombian field survival tool, they call it. I made this handle wrap for it. I didn't like the one that came with it, but it's sharpened on this side, and this side, and then this is a saw edge. It's a really versatile tool. It's meant to be used as a shovel or an axe or a saw. And it's even got this step here to step on it like a shovel. So anyways, there's that. And then there is this thing. It's a bearded hatchet with an adze on the back. And I don't know if this might be better for my climbing setup or not. I'm just not sure which one I want to go with. I've already made up my mind I don't want to take both, because I just don't think that I need both. So what I can do for my climbing setup, I mean, this thing has something similar to an adze on the back. This is the adze, by the way. On this one, it's really sharp. It's for carving out wood, like if you're gonna make a canoe or something, or like carve a dished out spot in like a log or something for whatever reason. And this one has the same thing, but this one's dull, and it's made for snow and ice. So this is for making steps as you climb up and similar things. This one's for working wood. What I thought, I kind of wanted a backup tool in case I need to use something as an anchor, like stick it in the ice or snow or something. And so I thought maybe this one would work better. I'm just not sure. I don't know which one to go with. This one I could jam it in this way and use it in that way, and it would probably work really well too in its own way. So I just need to decide. Both of them will chop trees and logs and stuff. And also, well, I'll show you the rest of my gear too. I'm wearing it right now. I got my my harness set up. This used to have two straps, but I chopped one up and made something else out of it. I don't even remember what I made with it. So now it has one strap. But the idea here is that I have all of my gear on my front side so that I can wear my rucksack on my back and it won't interfere that way. Whereas there's another version of this setup where I just have this belt and it goes over my shoulder diagonally, and I've got all my heavy stuff down here and my flashlight up here. And the only problem with that is it's got this bag and this bag or pouch on my back, and so I can't use a rucksack with that setup. So in the wintertime I switched to this thing with the shoulder strap to hold all this gear around my waist, and then I reorganize everything so it's forward so that I can wear my rucksack on my back and it doesn't interfere. My back's still flat. And so what I've got here is my kukri. I really like this kukri. I'm probably going to get another similar one. This one's pretty unique. It's not a traditional kukri. It's designed, well, the back part is sharpened, but its size and shape of the handle is designed for Westerners, taller people. The people who actually use kukris in real life are called Gurkhas, and they're about this tall on me, and so they've got shorter knives that they use. So this one's designed for taller people, so I thought I'd try it out. It's pretty cool, but it's a hair on the heavy side. I don't know. I need to decide if I want to get another one. I'm sure I will get another one eventually, but I like this one. I just don't know if I want to replace this one on my gear setup or stick with this one for camping. The reason I got this one for camping is because it's heavier and I can use it more like an axe in woodland scenarios. It carries more, a little bit more weight, and I could get a little bit more done, like not like an axe, like a hatchet I meant, sorry. So anyways, it's pretty heavy, but anyways, I'll move on. So I've got that right there. Then here is my Model 513 454 Casull, 45 long Colt, and 410 3 inchers, up to 3-inch shells in this. And this thing is a beast. This is a hand cannon. But anyways, I keep this for dangerous game country, specifically bears. If I go into any territory where there's bears, I like to have something that'll shoot 454 Casull. The reason I got this gun is because it also shoots 410 shells, and so I can use that for hunting small game and things like that. Because the 410 is just a really good shotgun shell for camping type scenarios. So I've got this with 6 extra rounds on the outside of it, cross draw set up, and then excuse me, I've got this pouch up here, just with some random things in there, and this is my canteen setup. I searched all over the internet for this, and this isn't the way it came. It came painted, and I took a sander and scraped all the paint off so that it would be metal and a little bit more vintage looking. I hand stitched this case for it too, by hand. It was a nightmare to do. I hate hand stitching. I hate just leather work in general, but I have to do it so that I can get things done the way I want it to be done, because otherwise I have a hard time describing the exact details to other people if I was going to hire it done. And then I've got this bag, which I'll probably make its own video for this bag, but I've got a whole bunch of survival stuff in here. I could survive for a really long time with just the gear that's in here. All sorts of different things, and even some things that I don't really need but are just fun. So yeah, I've got, oh, up here is a solar powered, I'm not sure if the camera's aiming in the right spot or not, hopefully it is. I've got a solar powered light, flashlight. So I mount it up here so that it can charge up in the sun while I'm walking, and then if I need it in the evening or nighttime, I just turn it on and it shines forward wherever I need it to shine. You can't really see it in the video, but it'll shine wherever I am pointing. So just for walking around or actually doing stuff, similar to a headlamp. And I like this better than a headlamp, actually, for two reasons. One, it's solar powered, so it charges itself. And two, well, it has a bunch of different settings on it, brightness settings and the flash thing. It also, if I pull this, hopefully I'm pointing in the right spot, if I pull this forward, it focuses the beam, and I can see a really long ways with that. And then also, I like it because I don't like to wear a headlamp in the wintertime, because it's uncomfortable trying to put on a headlamp over the top of a really thick hat, that fur hat that I like to wear. So that's my whole gear setup, and I'm just getting everything ready and tested out here, and soon I will be making more videos. Anyways, yeah, that's all my cool gear. See you guys in a bit.